Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey guys.
And I've got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you, but the first thing is, now I don't know if Scott has gotten bit by a bee or something. But in the opening, he was making all these things. I don't know what's going on, and I'm trying to read his lips, and then I say, well, he always plays jokes on me.
This is all I would say. All I would say is I was reading something in the chat, okay, and what I was saying was, I'm going to say this. I'm Olaf, as you all know, okay, and I like warm hugs.
That'll work. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't know what he was saying because
it's National Hug a News Person Day.
Oh, you are.
And who does the news?
You. So it's Letitia.
That's what I'm saying. I like warm hugs.
Mm-hmm. It's her fault that I couldn't read his lips. I said, "Oh my God, something is wrong with Scott." Oh, but y'all you got to get this. Now, Eddie is. I used to think that. Well, I knew Eddie was talented, but I was thinking, Scott knows how to put videos and things together.
I want to say, please be specific about what I'm talented about, okay?
Okay, wait. Wait.
Everybody knows you're the eye candy, man.
Wait.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Eddie can really put stuff together. I mean, in fact, I called him Master yesterday. He was doing so many videos, and it was like, man, that's good, and Eddie's doing it, well, he's not doing it.
He's getting much better at CapCut and TikTok.
Okay.
Let us be absolutely, just because it's not after dark.
It was like I was walking around this morning and I was saying, oh, let me go get dressed, but I was talking to Scott. But I didn't mean that I was just fully nude. I was actually walking around getting dressed, but it's so confusing when I don't know the words to say.
I did want to say thank you very much for doing that, Eddie. It was very nice of you, and I greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was nice.
The Sellaway stuff. I'm glad that I put it in Facebook because 2 people came back to me saying that's not the right website, and I hit it, and because I have an S.
Oh yeah, it goes to the evil one's website. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they say that, I went back and found
I haven't decided when I'm doing it yet. The mood has to strike me for it, but I'm definitely suing her. She and I, she's gonna have to fly to whatever court I decide I'm suing her in because she's a straight out criminal.
One S. That's all he changed.
That's why she did it. That's why she did it. She's a total criminal. So and she steals a lot of my business that way.
Really?
Oh my God. So many. So much of my business goes to her because of that. She did it on purpose.
And that news story that you did, everybody's doing it now, but you were the first, even before Lalita Loca and Dawn hasn't even done it yet, So I'm just saying, if you want to know news stories, Cruising with Keith and Scott, I mean, you can't go far from it because if you notice, we did that cruise story on the people that were stranded in Africa a couple of days ago. We got it straight. And then I read the backstory yesterday on Google, and I said, man.
Yeah, I noticed like NBC and ABC were like a day behind on it as well.
See, and stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you want to know your news story, you better get with Cruising is Fun. Cruising is Fun. Cruising with Keith and the Mustard Drill, because they put out the scoop before. They're like those people back in the day, back in the 40s, and they went around getting the scoop. This is what they do. They go and get the scoop.
Well, Eddie's got a scoop, and I know it is for Pickles and Pebbles. Let's get it on with the show. Good morning and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top, we got Eddie and Scott. Good morning, gentlemen. How is your day going so far?
Why couldn't my name be Alice?
Cold in Atlanta. I will tell you that much. 45 degrees here, and it's partly sunny. The morning began at 42, sunny, and it's already getting a little dark.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's pretty sun out, 2 days ago we had a major storm go by. Some tornadoes hit the Conyers area in Rockdale County on the east side of the state, near Sharon. And thank God, wasn't too bad. So, but other than that, it's gonna be a great day. I slept great last night because the room was cold. And I'm right now, if I put my head down, I'll be gone.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Sharon. I hadn't seen her in the chat in a while, so it's good to know that
she's been going to doctor's appointments with her sister. So
okay, well that'll work. Scott, what is the weather report from where you are sitting?
It's currently a little sunny. It was very foggy this morning for some reason, and it's burning off. So it's, so the sun is kind of hazy out there, but it's going to be going away in an hour or so. And we're in for more torrential downpours for the entire day, which means I cannot do what I need to do before I leave. I can't do it today. I'll have to do it tomorrow, probably. It's currently 42 degrees. And it's only going up to a high of, well, they say 50. But this time of the year where I live, you're not getting to 50 degrees without sunshine.
Okay.
Hey, I want to ask you a question before we go any further. If you can't get to your bees, do you think your children will do it for you while you're gone?
No. No. Neither of them are well, Declan doesn't like bugs, right? But I don't know that they're necessarily too scared of them, but neither of them ever showed an interest in it. So.
Oh,
well, that'll work. If you are here for the replay, welcome in, and hopefully you'll stay for the duration of the show. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We appreciate #Team Replay. But if you are here right now, good morning and welcome in. KK's Travel and Education Vlogs has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And she says, it is a sunny day in Florida, 3 days until Cruise Day.
No, actually, it's 4 days.
I know, right? Thank you for that donation of fairies and more donations coming in from the cruise nuts. We got palm trees, pineapples, and nuts.
Oh, I went over and I watched one of their vlogs yesterday, and it was, as always, I don't know how they get those drone foot, because I know it's drone foot. It might be not. I don't know. But they have such a lovely presentation on the vlogs.
Absolutely. PK Adventure Travels. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up? And it says, good morning from good old Florida. We survived the first big windstorm of the season yesterday. We need the rain here badly.
Yes.
I know, right?
And they're going to be our guests.
It's dry everywhere.
Tomorrow, Friday, right, Scott?
No, not this Friday.
Uh-uh.
Another Friday coming up, either this month or next.
Nice.
On our Friday night show.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And next up in the chat is Yo, Brooklyn in the house. Hit that like button, everybody. I like butter toast. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it into the chat. Good morning. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Good morning.
Good morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Ooh. And they say it is 35 degrees Fahrenheit with rain with a high of 42 degrees today. Hey, we inching up.
Yes, and I like
this is good news. Okay, here we go. Leonard Family Fun came in with the day of the day. We always appreciate you coming in with this report. And she says, good morning. Happy National Vitamin C Day. National Burrito Day. National Chicken Cordon Bleu Day.
Yum.
National School Librarian Day. National Hug a News Person Day. And Jeep 4x4 Day.
What?
Yeah, man. We got a whole Jeep weekend. It's called Topless Weekend.
Topless weekend.
So,
Hey.
yeah. And during this time, a lot of people do go to jail because they misunderstand the thing. If you have a car that is a convertible or doesn't have a top or a removable top, you are welcome to bring that down here to Galveston. It's mainly Jeeps, but you know, the slingshot people are coming, anything with a convertible.
The nude women are coming.
And you know, topless women have a tendency of doing their thing and getting arrested here. So Jeep weekend. It's
a big thing down here.
It's a big thing. Nothing but Jeeps everywhere and slingshots mainly. Najima Brown has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
And a good one.
I think it's called Let's Go Topless Weekend. And then what that means is take the top off of your car and drive around. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
What's up?
Cruising with Keith has made it in. Yeah, you got to hug this news person right here.
Yes. I'm telling you, Across the Waves had a good show last night. It was very interesting because that's one of the places that we're going is Key West. And so they did that tour of Key West Port. So for those who are going on the 2.0, hit it up.
Got to learn all about Key West, where we're going. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello, welcome.
Good morning
in.
And congratulations. We hear congratulations.
We hear a big congratulations are in order.
Yes.
We just heard from a little birdie that flew through here. Anthony on the Move has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kathy Mills has made it in. Hello.
Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
The Mustard Drill has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where? I love that guy.
He
is
talking
is
to
still,
himself.
He is still in Paradise Beach doing some stuff like this right here.
Oh, I love it.
And you know, this is something that we should all be doing. We can learn from Keith. Sometimes you got to check in with the viewers and see what it is that they like and what they're wanting to see from you as a creator. So he's doing it here. What did everyone think of my latest cruise news? I did it from my laptop. Which does everyone like better, me standing or from my laptop? That's a good question.
You know, can I answer that question?
Do that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, for me, I like the standing because you're so tall. You command that presence, but you don't have to do it. You're the only one that I know that stands. No cruise ship to shore cruise news stand.
Doug Parker stands.
Yeah, it's not too many that stand. You're right.
Doug Parker stands, and our local news people stand.
Yeah.
So it's like you could take a cue from what the professionals do, or you can do your own thing.
I mean, in my opinion, don't second guess yourself at this stage, man.
Right.
Because you
are. It's cruise news time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Keep going.
Keep going with that.
Keep going.
Yep.
I'm sure nobody watches cruise news time and says, I think this would really be better if Keith was sitting.
Right. Yeah. They're there for the cruise news. They're not.
Yes.
They're not necessarily there to watch you stand or sit. Do what works.
Yes.
Do what works. And so far, what's working
is you
standing. Rooted in essential oils. Hello, welcome
Good morning,
in,
sir.
Good morning.
And here we go. Traveling with Tinkerbell says, my daughter lives in Missouri and they got hit with a tornado and she has no power for 2 days.
Wow.
Praying for her since she just had her baby. Hope that power comes on soon.
I do too.
Wow.
Man.
Canadian
that's hard.
Family Live. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is in the egg skillet today? Leonard Family Fun. Nice and sunny in Birmingham. It is a nice 46, but with a gentle west wind of 11 miles an hour. Feels like a chilly 41 degrees.
I still like that 41.
We got some late cold temperatures coming in.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Hey, babe.
Welcome in.
Oh,
And she says the weather report is it is insanely warm downstairs.
I know it. I feel sorry for you. You know, we can't put him in timeout and just leave him and you and I go on the anniversary cruise. I mean, it's up to you, you know.
That's Yacht Club.
I'm open for whatever.
You know that's Yacht Club. Okay. Oh, wait. Cruising on the High Seas
And travel
has made it into the chat. Good morning. And yep. Hang on. Midlife Travel says currently 44 degrees here in Southeast Oklahoma with a high of 71 today. And I forgot Rob's Hearts. I don't know why you're coming in as a green. I mean, as a blue. You should be green. I think they mess. Oh, snap. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it back. Hello. Welcome in.
And let me tell you, they had a premiere last night. I went in on their premiere last night, you know, and they had a rocky ship.
Really?
They did. They had a rocky ship going to brunch.
I know they didn't stop Leo's dance moves.
Well, it didn't stop them from going to brunch either.
Wouldn't stop me. Anthony on the Move has the question for you, Scott. What details are needed for your bees when you're away for a week?
Well, without getting too much into it on this show, the bees just got installed. So right now is a very critical time for from a management standpoint. So it's really just about making sure that everything kind of goes smoothly for them at this point so that they can establish themselves. There's lots of things that have to happen in there right now. And of course, they can do it all themselves. But I just want to make sure that they do it in a way that doesn't leave more work for me down the road. And so being away for 12 days is kind of not a great thing. But there's nothing I can do about it at this point. So, you know, we're just going to trust the bees and hope that they don't make too much work for me when I get back.
Okay, I got one more question for Scott. I know. And this is burning deep down in my soul. Scott, you said that the bees poop. Okay.
Yeah, but they won't poop inside. They will hold it until they leave. They will we call them cleansing flights. So they go on cleansing flights. But just like anybody, okay, just like any other creature, sometimes it's all they can do is to make it out of the box, out of the hive. So you will see it literally on the outside of the hive.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is a disease that bees get called nosema. And nosema can basically, you know, it's like a human, right? So nosema can cause a terrible thing. And when you would have the entire front of the box covered in that's when you know you got a problem in there. You know you got nosema. But most of the time it's just, you know, a little bit here and there. And it's just because they, you know, could barely make it outside before they had to go. But, you know, they will also land on me and poop on me as well. So, you know, it happens, but, you know, it's not a big deal. But it is like crazy glue. It doesn't just wipe off.
Leonard Family Fun says we will make it to a balmy 62 degrees, but those winds will keep us a little cool. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I know we could catch all the coolness down here that we could
because
get.
it's going to be in the 80s.
Oh, gas today is $6.64 a gallon. Cruising on the high season travel. Got a gas.
That's a real bargain.
Oh my God. Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Good morning.
I didn't bring my yarn. I'm sorry. I'll go get it.
Buenos dias.
Midlife Travels says Carnival has raised their 12-pack of water prices again.
Yep.
It is now $15. Bring your cups and refill with water.
That's ridiculous.
And it's and at this point, you know that it's just pure greed.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Cruising with Judy has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey.
What's up?
Welcome to the morning shenanigans. We always
It's been a while.
Yes. Okay. I think we have a special request here. Love the grape juice dance, Scott. And yeah, before I get into that, let me see. Let's put him in the pool this time.
I can't get it out of my head. It's like a child that has that disobeyed me and jumped in the pool while I'm waiting on him. And I said, and I still can't get that out of my he disobeyed me.
Well, Elizabeth has a cruise report. No yacht club this cruise, Gin Pop this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
And even if we were on Yacht Club, this class ship is so old that Yacht Club is not completely self-contained. So you get basically a garrison of armed escorts that take you to the Yacht Club restaurant because they have to escort you through. That's the way they make it sound, right? I'm just being ridiculous about it, but that's the way they make it sound when they say to you, they're like, oh, the restaurant's not inside the Yacht Club. Like somebody's going to be like, oh, don't say it, you know, like it's okay. It's all right if it's not. But in any event, we're just in the standard balcony cabin on this cruise.
Leonard Family Fun says, I know it's cheaper than purchasing a bottle of water at the airport, but I think Carnival made a bad move with this because we aren't allowed to bring bottled water on, so you gouge us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the cheapest brand ever. That brand of water that they sell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember when it used to be like $3.50 or so, and then it went up to $12, and that was unbelievable. You know, I stopped buying it after that.
Yep. Okay, and I believe, hey, Robert Cruise Brothers has made it in. Good morning.
And he says, what's up, Scott?
What's up?
Yep.
Are you watching us on LTE?
That's an old phone, isn't it? LTE is an old phone.
Uh-huh.
I know that.
Wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Now the Drunk Rob dance is being requested here, but I do have to put a disclaimer with this. We got this directly from Rob, and no, this was not taken from another channel. So here goes. Okay.
I had to go and run and get my knitting because I have been asking people that knit to come check the show out. And
yeah, this is Gigi's blanket right here. It has
Yes.
grown in size, to say the very least.
Yes, it's gonna be like a real full size blanket, you know, for my babies. My babies.
The biggest baby blanket you will ever see.
But they can use it in their car. It's when they go on road trips and stuff.
Well, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you the visitor that we have in town here today. And it is none other than the Carnival Breeze.
The baby ship.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
I love that horn.
Love it, love it, love it.
Okay, I need to go on a cruise. I just, oh my God.
If you are
book it while you're gone.
If you are sailing away on this big, beautiful vessel today, we are waking up to 64 degrees with 53% humidity and sunny. Your sail away forecast for today is as follows: 75 degrees with 50% humidity, only 12-mile-an-hour winds, and sunny. So it's going to be a beautiful sail away today. Beautiful sail away. So I asked where the rest of our ships are, and it turns out we have 2 ships in today, but because the breeze is zoomed up so much, you cannot see the Disney Magic sitting in at Cruise Terminal 2 behind it. So we got the Magic and the Breeze in Galveston today. In Cozumel are 4 of our ships: the Dream, the Jubilee, the Harmony of the Seas, and the Voyager of the Seas are all in Cozumel.
Big money.
Yes. And the Prima and the Princess, Regal Princess, are both at sea today. So that's where the Galveston ships are today. And while we are, okay, they're still talking about water. While we're still caught up in the chat, I believe it is now time for Jeremy Goes Bananas. Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is Thursday, April 4th. Right. And on this day in history in the year 1785, Bettina von Arnim, one of the outstanding women writers in modern German literature, was born in Frankfurt am Main.
Is that part of Germany?
I believe so. And
yes, Maine. I never heard that.
In 1841, after serving for only 1 month, William Henry Harrison became the first U.S. president to die in office. He was succeeded by Vice President John Tyler. In 1850, with the population totaling about 1,600, Los Angeles was incorporated as an American city. In 1862, in the American Civil War, Union forces under General George B. McClellan began the unsuccessful Peninsular Campaign to capture the Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia. Virginia keeps coming up, huh?
I know. And before we go any further, I don't know if any of you ever watch Southern Fried Homicide. It talks about all the people that have committed some type of murder in Virginia and Kentucky,
Georgia.
Yeah, those places. I mean, it is really crazy.
In 1913, Muddy Waters, an American blues guitarist and singer who played a major role in creating the modern rhythm and blues style, was born.
Never heard of him.
In 1928, American poet Maya Angelou, perhaps best known for her several volumes of autobiography, which explored the themes of economic, racial, and sexual oppression, was born. In 1949, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization was formed, the founding member nations of this military alliance being Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, and the United Kingdom and the United States. In 1958, the peace symbol, designed by Gerald Holtham, made its first public appearance, displayed on signage during a protest staged by the British campaign for nuclear disarmament. In 1959, in West Africa, the Mali Federation, a short-lived union between the autonomous territories of the Sudanese Republic and Senegal, led by Leopold Senghor, came into being.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Mm.
In 1960, the biblical epic Ben-Hur became the first film to win 11 Academy Awards. It notably received Oscars for Best Picture, Director, and Lead Actor.
Charleston Heston.
In 1969, American surgeon Denton Cooley implanted the first complete artificial heart in a human. Several days later, the patient received a donor heart but died shortly thereafter.
The first one was actually done here at the Milton S. Hershey Medical Center, which later became Penn State Health.
Mm.
And it was inserted in a Holstein.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
In 1975, Bill Gates and Paul Allen founded Microsoft, which became the world's largest personal computer software company.
But you don't hear about Paul Allen, so where is he?
No clue.
Sitting on a beach, drinking margaritas, and earning 20%.
Mhm.
Right. You're probably right, though.
In the year 2000, the government of South Korea ordered some 85% of the country's livestock markets closed in an attempt to end an outbreak of foot and mouth disease that had struck Asian livestock.
Okay, not to say anything.
I still have that disease a lot. Because I'm always putting my foot in my mouth.
Right.
Yeah, and putting your foot down as well. But anyway, let me tell you this. In Texas, they just found the first, again, not the first, but bird flu.
Yeah, it was a bird flu, right? But this is what it was. It was bird flu that jumped to a cow that was eaten by a human and transmitted that way.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, we saw that on the news 2 nights ago.
In 2002, after 27 years of fighting, the Angolan government and UNITA signed a ceasefire agreement that ended the country's civil war. In 2013, American film critic Roger Ebert, who was perhaps best known of his profession and the first person to receive a Pulitzer Prize for film criticism, died at the age of 70.
Yeah, they used to come on in 2 thumbs up or a half a thumb up or whatever.
In 2023, in a Manhattan court, former U.S. President Donald Trump was arraigned on 34 felony charges relating to an alleged hush money scheme to avoid a sex scandal during the 2016 presidential campaign. He became the first former president in U.S. history to face criminal charges. And that will do it for this episode of Jeremy Goes Bananas. Yep, we had.
Oh, I forgot.
Had a couple of bananas.
Yeah, well, we did. I forgot. I got news about me.
Do it.
Do it now.
Why not?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
hear it. Spill the beans.
Okay. I'm a YouTube partner.
Yay!
Yahoo! I only needed 20 hours the other day, and I forgot. And so what I did when the people were coming, the physical therapy was coming, I would play my thing in the living room and let it go.
Yep.
I guess other people were playing it too, because I needed 20 hours. And
thank you guys for watching.
And I didn't even know it until he came home yesterday from Houston.
Thank you guys for watching. We really, really appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Just for simply checking out the content. When we dropped that first video, we had no idea that any of this was going to take place. Hey, Any Fin is Possible has made it in. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
We also got...
And he's on the list of people that put out content during the day. He's on our list.
Peer Runners just made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Which peer?
Peer, P-E-E-R.
Okay. Hey, Tracy.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I don't know how to cut it off.
I was checking to make sure somebody didn't sneak the heat down on me because it's feeling a little drafty in here.
A little. Turn it down, Beth.
Wait a minute. I think Controversial Cruising wants us to do our thing. Hey.
It's you.
No, we got.
Oh, yeah. It's our super
fully
chat.
Monetized.
Yes.
And it's all because of you.
And you.
And you.
You mean 40 penny ties?
Penny ties.
Penny
Yes.
ties.
Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you for that motivation, Scott.
And we have a cup of I have a cup of change. And since you said that for the kids, well, I need $1 today. You know?
They got penny ties. They had to count that.
Yeah.
Will G, working and listening. Hello.
Good morning.
And we got snap. We got
a YouTube member,
a new member, and it's you.
And you.
Thank you. Elizabeth says, "I can only wish."
I know, right?
I'm gonna unshare access.
Oh my goodness!
I'll tell you how to do it. Just copy and paste. That's all I know.
Oh no! Any finish possible says I'm laid out this week. Pulled my back out.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
That's not good.
That is crazy. Hope you feel better.
Me too.
We got some congratulations are in order here. Yep.
Thank you.
Midlife Travels. Thank you. Yep. It is all because of the fans that we are reaching these milestones. We definitely appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
I feel like a big girl.
I know, right? We're all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Morning cruise news. We've got it.
And Gen Pop.
Atlantic Canada set for another record cruise season in 2024. That is one of my favorite itineraries, by the way. Atlantic Canada Association, or the ACCA, is poised for a groundbreaking year as it prepares to host over 600 cruise ship calls in 2024. The association reported a forecasted growth of 10% in cruise passenger visits for the upcoming season, which is launching on the 6th of April, 2024. Atlantic Canada ports include Halifax, Nova Scotia, the city's capital, Sydney, located on Cape Breton, I think it's Breton, Island in Nova Scotia, Charlottetown, which is the capital city of Prince Edward Island, St. John in New Brunswick, and Corner Brook, located on the island portion of Newfoundland, which I have not been to yet. So it says here, Sarah Rumley, the executive director of the CCCA, says, "We're thrilled to welcome over 600 cruise ships to the Atlantic Canada this year." She added, "Visitors are drawn to our region for its unique culture, hospitable nature, and its breathtaking landscapes. It is through embracing these differences the ACCA has successfully positioned Atlantic Canada as a premier cruise destination." The season kicks off in the port of Halifax with arrival of the MSC Postia, which arrives in Nova Scotia on the 2024 World Cruise. The cruise continues to Sydney and Charlottetown before a call in Quebec City, and then leaving Canada for Greenland on April 11th. This year, the port across Atlantic Canada are gearing up for a substantial increase in ship calls and passenger visits. The leader of the ports will be Halifax, which anticipates 204 calls, including 12 vessels making their first appearance. Following the MSC Postia is an impressive lineup of ships: Holland America Volendam, the Zuiderdam, and the Coral, Emerald, and Island Princesses will be dominating the waterways in Eastern Canada. The lineup also includes Norwegian Pearl, Norwegian Getaway, as well as the Prima. Also, the insignia, the Oceania Insignia, Regent Seven Seas Mariner, Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas, the Seabourn Quest, the Silver Seas Silver Shadow, and Viking Mars and Viking Star. MSC Cruises adds the MSC Meraviglia as a second ship to call on the northern ports, while Cunard's Queen Mary II will make an appearance. Get that, guys? So as multiple ships call on Halifax, the port will see a 35.7% surge in visits, particularly in its peak months of June, July, and August. Also set to break records for the second consecutive year is Port Sydney, which plans to welcome 7 new ships during its summer season. The port anticipates a 17% increase with 119 calls. Besides MSC's World Cruise, Oceania World Cruise on the Insignia will arrive on July 5th. The Volendam and the Coral Princess also visiting Halifax will include a stop in Sydney on their routes. Cape Breton, which will also welcome Carnival Cruise Line's Pride and Venezia. Celebrity Cruises Eclipse and the P&O Arcadia are scheduled to visit as well. A forecast of 96 calls to Port Charlottetown aims to welcome 166,000 passengers. The calendar features 5 inaugural visits and notable multiple ship days. On June 25th, the port will experience its first multiple ships in port for that day, which will be the Silver Shadow and the MS Volendam, which is a Holland America ship. So it says here 170,000 guests are expected across 75 ports of call in St. John, enriched by 10 first-time visits and several overnight stays. At the same time, Corner Brook will follow a banner of the year with 37 ship calls, 57,000 passengers anticipated, which will receive 10 inaugural calls. So very exciting. It's an extremely unique experience to visit any of the Canadian maritime ports. Definitely recommend it. If you haven't done it, don't wait. Get on a cruise because it is a fantastic itinerary and you will not regret it. MSC Cruises unveils 7 unique districts on the new World America megaship. For the first time since announcing the construction of the MSC World America, parent company MSC Cruises revealed details about the ship's various public spaces, exclusive areas, and unique experiences that await guests. It also discloses the ship will feature a brand new venue that no other MSC cruise ship has, a comedy club. The 215,863 gross ton ship that can accommodate 6,762 guests at full capacity is MSC's second world-class ship following the 2021 launch of the World Europa. Both ships are environmentally advanced with being powered by LNG, liquefied natural gas, with shoreside power connectivity capabilities. The cruise line announced 7 districts, which include activities for families and children, as well as adults-only spaces, dining, and shopping areas. The MSC Yacht Club, the line's ship-within-a-ship luxury area, is among the districts. The popular concept was introduced in 2008 and is offered on about half of the line's 23 ships. Also, with an existing club's private retreat space, the MSC World America will provide butler service, exclusive dining and lounge venues, priority service, and other special perks. Also revealed as a district is the Family Aventura space. A outdoor park called the Harbor will be the focal point of this area and will feature a playground modeled on the line's private destination in the Bahamas, Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. Family Aventura will offer water and dry slides, bumper cars, a roller rink, and other fun spaces for children and teens. The ship's aqua deck promises the lure guests looking for the perfect pool day. The space will provide 2 pools. A deck area will transform into an entertainment space at night. So MSC World America will cater to adults in the Zen District, where guests can relax in a quiet atmosphere with expansive ocean views. The 5th and 6th districts will focus on dining and retail. The Galleria will offer a variety of shop spaces, and eateries will include the Dolce Vita Bar, a Jean-Philippe Chocolate and Cafe, the Luna Park Pizza and Burger, high-tech entertainment and game shows will be offered in this space as well. The Terraces also mixes dining and shopping with 9 dining venues and several retailers, and adds the comedy club and karaoke bar. The final district in the World Promenade will also surround the 11-deck high spiral dry slide, offering ocean views. The promenade will house the Emporium coffee bar, where evening entertainment will be offered. All told, the 22-deck ship will feature 13 restaurants, including 6 specialty venues, 6 pools, and 14 hot tubs, a sports bar, a mixology bar, and a club for children and teens with appropriate supervised activities. Under construction, the MSC World America marked a milestone in May of 2023 with the keel laying and coin ceremony. During the traditional maritime event, commemorative coins are placed within the keel of the ship as signed and blessed for good fortune. The ship will be christened on April 9th, 2025 at a ceremony at MSC Cruises' new state-of-the-art terminal in the Port of Miami, which will be the vessel's new home port. MSC Cruises World America is slated to sail her maiden voyage, a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, on April 12th, 2025, calling at Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Ocean Cay, MSC's Marine Reserve in the Bahamas. The ship will sail 7 and 14-day Eastern and Western Caribbean cruises with ports to call in Amber Cove, San Juan, Ocean Cay, Costa Maya, and Cozumel, as well as Roatan, Honduras. So I have a quick video I want to show everyone. It's about a minute long, and it's just a really quick kind of look inside of the World America. And it is as always, MSC has outdone themselves. It is such a beautiful ship. And with all the hate and shade that MSC gets from these diehard American cruisers who want MSC to be, an exact replica of their, favorite cruise line, I say, please go into it with an open mind and appreciate it for what it is, which is offering you a unique new experience that you cannot get in the United States, sailing from the United States on any other cruise line. And if you happen to not like it, you are free to return to your favorite cruise line that you do like. But it is in no way, shape, or form, in my opinion, meaning that MSC is doing anything wrong. I happen to find it very refreshing, very wonderful, and I really appreciate having it as an option. So let's go ahead and check out this beautiful ship. Absolutely fantastic and beautiful. I cannot wait to sail that ship.
Wow.
We cannot hear you guys.
You know, I'm always the one that's on mute. Have you noticed that? Scott mutes me, Eddie mutes me, now you mute me. And sometimes I have some things to say. Like now, you know, Scott keeps pushing us to go on this Canadian cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Princess does one. I mean, we have 2 free cruises, Princess and Queen Mary the second. Okay, here I am with Queen Mary. Let me ask Scott this. Maybe I should ask Beth, because Beth is the world traveler. Scott is like Gen Pop. So here goes. Queen Mary II. Granted, they are going to have the Canadian cruise, but they also have a repositioning cruise from Fort Lauderdale to Southampton. You know, Canadian cruise going to Southampton.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think you should not do Cunard to Canada.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I think, right? Second thing is, I think a Canadian cruise is, like I said, fantastic. And it's even better when it includes a few stops in New England.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the issue with that. Carnival's itineraries do not stop in New England. They all go straight to Canada and come back.
Mm-hmm.
They do not stop. So if you do a New England cruise, I recommend it not be on Carnival, just because you will a Canada cruise, because you'll miss the New England stops because they won't be stopping there. So do it on any other line. I did it on MSC Maravilla. I also did it on Carnival Magic, which, you know, again, I missed out on all those New England ports. So, I mean, it's just, again, fantastic. I would personally not use Cunard to do it. I would do probably the repositioning on Cunard, especially for somebody like you who loves sea days.
I do. 7 sea
Because,
days.
I mean, you're not going to get more sea days than a transatlantic. Right?
I know. And I'm watching that.
And so here's the thing too. Now, my wife, she went on that New England cruise. That was her first one. And we did not go to Halifax, right?
Mm-hmm.
On that particular sailing. I was in Halifax when I was on there on Carnival Magic. Washington, D.C. is my favorite city in the entire United States. I live only an hour and a half north from it, and I spend a lot of time there. I know the entire Washington, D.C. area like the back of my hand, like I'm a resident. I've been going there since before my kids were born. And it's just my favorite place to be as far as like visiting a city goes, right? I love going there. And I walked off into Halifax far, far, far away from the cruise port and explored the city, went to the city gardens and everything else, all on foot. I walked through the neighborhoods. And I had to keep reminding myself sometimes, not the whole time, but sometimes I had to keep reminding myself that I was not in some neighborhood of Washington, D.C., like Adams Morgan or something like that or whatever, because it just reminded me so much of it. And it was just a fantastic time. And I went into shops and just all over the place. It was absolutely a fantastic time. And I can't wait to get back there again. But I am definitely not done taking New England and Canada cruises, because they are just a fantastic itinerary with a very short window, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, the MSC story, I want to tell everybody, November the 9th, 2025, MSC is coming to Galveston. So you do have a new ship in town.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be on them.
And we're going to be on the first one smoking out of here. We are already booked, and we're so excited about this being our first MSC experience coming out of our hometown. Before we branch out to other cities, we just wanted to check it out, see how it goes out of Galveston.
I'm going to stockpile salt so that I can take those grains of salt along with what is sure to be an avalanche of Carnival cruisers complaining about how their MSC Galveston cruise was not like Carnival.
I don't want it to be like Carnival.
I don't want it to be like, I mean, it shouldn't
be like Carnival either.
That's all I hear. That's all I hear all the time from these from these first time MSC cruisers. I hear that all the time. Like, I wish it was like this. I wish it was like that. And I was like, if that's what you want, you should be on that ship and not on an MSC ship.
Well, we've been on the Prima. We've seen how the other half lives.
Yes, and we love it.
Yes, definitely. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel is reporting a birthday tomorrow. Justin will have officially made another trip around the sun tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, PK Adventure Travel says, congrats.
Thank you
on all your success. The Bud Files has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And PK Adventure Travels also says we are just shy, like 705 subs and about 300 total hours. But we know it's a slow process to gather a following. Congrats again.
It took me two years.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it took me 2 years. And it took me trying to get the confidence level up to go live.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I used to do live shows for 15 minutes and I would look at the clock to make sure that I didn't go over that 15 minutes because I was nervous. I wasn't comfortable. As much as I like to talk, I wasn't comfortable.
And still to this day, try to play hooky on these regular shows. Globies Travels has been it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Midlife Travel says 128 days until the Carnival Liberty on a 14-day cruise, and 153 days until the Carnival Dream on an 8-day cruise. Oh, we know about that.
We know about the 8-day cruise.
I love it, love it. Yes, that's going to Key West right there.
I'm telling you.
And speaking of going to Key West, Eddie, I keep hearing about this Key West place. Let's just take the viewers there right now. Okay, there it
is. Yeah, baby. October 28th this year. Yes, this October coming up in about 200 and change days. We'll be there.
How many days?
We've been out of Tampa, Florida, on the Carnival Paradise, going on a 6-day cruise from Tampa to Key West. A whole day of excitement and meeting my brother. He'll be there. We'll be hanging out, drinking some Cuban coffee, eating some snacks from the place, some key lime pie, and a good bunch of other stuff, running around in Duval Street, been all over the port. So plenty to do in Key West. We're also going to go to Montego Bay and Grand Cayman on the Carnival Paradise. Did I say? Yes. A bunch of creators will be there. Come on along. You want to get in it? Get your cabin. Put your deposit down. Get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel to get your cabin going. And October 28th, we're out of there. Me and Alex hoping to be there on the 26th. A bunch of people will be landing there on the Saturday 26th or Sunday 27th. We'll get together Sunday evening at the port area. There's a Sparksman's Wharf, I believe, there, where there's a bunch of places to eat. We'll be hanging out in there that afternoon, that evening. And then the next day we'll be boarding the Carnival Paradise and going on our cruise. So get in touch with Bruce as soon as possible so you get your cabin. It's still got like 3 cabins left. So, and a bunch of other creators are going to come in along. So hop into it. There's a Facebook group, the 2.0 Facebook Secret Boost Cruise. Go check it out. So check out this video.
Boost Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact cruise@ocean2oceantravel.com.
I love that music. And thank you, Mike and Rihanna, for putting this video together for
Yes,
Eddie. It's
absolutely.
It's really good.
Leonard Family Fun says, my one cruise this year had something new. Carnival Jubilee. Had the honor of being on the naming ceremony cruise. Didn't get to participate in the festivities. No biggie. I was on the cruise.
I know that's right. That's all that matters to me. You know, just being on the cruise.
And controversial cruising, I'm not sure which one, which cruise you're talking about here. Please specify in the chat which cruise this is. He says, I believe I'm already booked on this next year with no pants. Looks wild.
Oh, maybe. Are we going no pants?
No, there's another channel called No Pants Profits, I think.
Oh, that's his buddy.
Yeah.
It's Paradise. That's the Paradise. He did the Paradise right after Dry Dock. And it's a very good review. He did a very good review, that guy did.
Yep.
See, I watch all of these channels that they don't come into our channel, you know, per se, but I do watch them. You know, I really watch everybody's channel. I can't.
Leonard Family Fun says, sure wish I was on that MSC now or any other ship.
You know what? Me too. Me too. And
yeah, I wish I was getting on an MSC ship in 6 days.
Oh, stop it.
PK Adventure Travels. We loved Halifax. We did a four-day short cruise. It was beautiful. We took a city tour that took us to multiple locations, including Peggy's Cove. Can't wait to do a longer one. And I would like
they have a 7-day on the Princess.
Cruise Nut says it's a mutiny. They mute you.
I know. They mute me all the time. Cruise Nuts, Mike. I just want to let you know, I feel like a second-class citizen. You know, they don't tell me if I don't have lipstick on. You see, they didn't tell me this. You know, I started the show with no lipstick. So, you know, and I'm talking to Scott while I'm getting dressed. And nobody said, Cheryl, you don't have any lipstick on, you know. So here I am. I'm putting lipstick on almost at the end of the show. Then I have a husband that's sitting here, and Eddie is supposed to be the union rep. He's supposed to say, okay, you got this out of place, this out of place. Nobody says anything. They just let me fly. Just let me fly.
That guy right there next to you, he should be letting you know.
No,
that guy right there.
He
it's between you and him, not us. Me and Scott got nothing to do with your makeup or whatever they do. That's between you and Jeremy.
Kathy Mills says, didn't realize Carnival doesn't go to New England anymore. I went on Carnival Splendor about a dozen years ago. New England and Canada is a very relaxing and interesting cruise.
And Kathy, remember when they went to Martha's Vineyard? They used to do all of that way back in the day, but you know, you would have loved that, but they don't do it anymore.
Yep. So. Michael and Spoiled Mama has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Globee's Travel says, congrats on becoming a full-blown partner.
Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me, you know, but when I asked him, he said, nobody knows that, but you.
Nobody can know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you. But see, I wouldn't have known because I don't check my stats because it boggles my mind. So
Will G says,
just out of curiosity, how long did it take from the time you applied for the partnership till you got the congratulations, you're a partner email?
Well, at first, you know, we had did the 3,000 watch hours.
Oh, that's right. See,
then,
that didn't exist when I became a partner, so
it was only a couple of days. It was only a couple of days, and then from then until now, we've been working on that last 1,000 watch hours, and we finally did it yesterday.
Gotcha.
On Cruising is Fun Anytime. Jeremy and Cheryl is still lacking a little, but we're going to be working on that in the upcoming weeks. Oh, Cruise Nuts, you guys will have to drag my drunk blank back to the ship from Key West. LOL.
That's you, Scott, and Mike.
Sounds like somebody's going to be doing the Duval crawl.
Oh, Duval. Yes, I can't wait to get back on Duval Street. Yes, Kathy Mills, water purchases for my cruises this year, Royal Caribbean. 12 1 liter is $30.99 or 8 cents per ounce. NCL 6 1 liter is $23.94 or 12 cents per ounce. Carnival Cruise Line 12 pack $14.99, 7 cents per ounce.
But let me tell you, Kathy,
that is robbery on the high seas right there.
Yeah, I was about to say that's robbery on the high seas when you can go to Walmart and they just don't want you to do that. And go to any store. Any store is going to be cheaper. Kroger's, HEB, all these other stores that people have in their area.
Scratch and Pete PA. Good morning and welcome back.
Keep on scratching.
Yeah, keep it scratching, keep it pushing.
Yes.
Goldie has made it back. Hello, good morning and welcome
Goldie.
in.
Good morning.
And let me see. Robbery on the high seas and cruising. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just I'm like Scott, you can nickel and dime people so much. But when you start doing this with water, I'm telling you,
they can do it.
Not anything that's got gold flakes in it or anything like that. This is just regular water that we know on the land side, you can get it for cheap. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to us? I don't understand.
You know what? Those NCL cartons are just crazy. Right? Yep. Like they're like a big square carton of water, right? And they are crazy. When I got on Getaway, for some reason, they were loading me up on Getaway, and I later found out it was because I was in like NCL like stuck me in some kind of like VIP employee status or something like that or whatever. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I got chocolate covered strawberries. I got a bottle of wine. I got a free 6-pack of, a carton of those waters. I was given a whole bunch of stuff. I think it was just because they knew that they stuck me in the room where all the toilet flushes were, but and they were trying to just kind of, like calm me down over all the toilet flushes. But in any event, I ended up not drinking any of those waters. And of course they were too heavy not that I would want to bring them home, but they'd have been too heavy to bring home anyway. So
Controversial Cruising says, does my water come with casino credit or onboard credit?
Right. Yes, exactly.
Yep.
With them charging like that, it should be some kind of perk.
Okay. PK Adventure Travels, I believe we are still working on a place to meet up and eat at. I am not sure where that's going to be. Traveling with Tinkerbell and Eddie Lugo Studios is going to be working closely hand in hand to find a good place for all of us to go. They want to come up and meet with us before.
I asked them if they would join us because I think it would be great to see them and hang out with them again and get them to meet everybody else as well. And we're definitely going to figure it out, and we're definitely going to let you know about it. And hopefully it won't be kind of last minute. Hopefully we get it worked out, with plenty of time in advance for you guys to schedule it. So.
And also, I believe it's going to be a Sunday evening place to get.
It's going to be the 27th because our cruise leaves the 28th.
Right.
So it's going to be it's going to be the evening of the 27th of October for sure.
Yep. And let me see. Kathy Mills says, I take my own refillable insulated water bottle to put the water in to drink. Me too.
We do too.
Me too. But sometimes I put the tea in there and make a full thing of iced tea or sweet tea because that's how we do it here in Galveston. And Controversial Cruising says, wish it was Galveston. We could go to Coops. I know. This
He
is
just
Florida,
said that
though.
the other day. He just said that.
We just drove by Coops yesterday.
Yeah. And he just said that. And I said, man.
Why didn't we go to Coops?
We didn't know about Coops.
Coops.
We watched Controversial Cruising and found out about Coops.
Yep. All right. Well, we are okay. So, speaking of creators coming and going and everywhere and in between, who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube?
And I'll tell you right now. What's going on here? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Anything is possible. 11 a.m. Chili's Cruises. 12 noonish Mayhem and Miracles. 6 p.m. tonight will be Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow with Kevin. And 7 p.m. tonight, Controversial Cruising, Captain Controversy with the tutorials on Thursday, Journey with the Gingers, and also Parker's on the go. Talk to me tonight. Yeah, baby.
Nice. Okay. Midlife Travel says, Cheryl, have you guys visited the new store in Galveston? It is Gordon Restaurant Market. We haven't,
but we saw it in the, we read a lot. We saw it and we're going to go. We haven't done it yet, but we're going to go.
We got to go check that out.
We just haven't done it.
And Michael Ann Spoiled Mama says, Coops, is this somewhere we need to check out in October? According to Scott from Controversial Cruising, you got to go check it out.
It's a barbecue place.
It's a barbecue place located on Broadway. I mean, it's
right there.
Texas barbecue.
Not everybody can be in KC. And Michael Ann Spoiled Mama says 6 p.m. Eastern. She is going live. So
all right.
Go ahead and add her.
I'm gonna add you to the list right now.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging on in there with us for the duration of the show. We always appreciate you guys coming in. But we shall sign off until tomorrow. We got 2 shows coming at you tomorrow, same time, AM and PM. It is 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, you guys take care of each other out there. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.
Bye.
Bye.